Forgiveness is the salt in a relationship. Listen, forgiveness is that seasoning you need to make your marriage sweet. I would say you need to forgive your partner in advance because they are going to hurt you. Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. My name is Kelzqueen. Kindly subscribe to my channel, and to my YouTube family members, thank you so much for always watching my videos. I love you. So fam, it's my 8 years wedding anniversary, so I decided to share 8 lessons I've learned in the last 8 years of being married. So guys, before we start, kindly wish me a happy wedding anniversary in the comment section. Go ahead. Welcome back fam. So I've come to realize that marriage has seasons. That's my number one lesson. It's not always going to be sweet. You're not always going to feel butterflies in your tummy. It's not going to be a bed full of roses all the times. There are times the marriage will test you, so you need to prepare to pass those tests. Number two lesson: marriage is work, fam. Marriage is work. I don't even know where to start. Marriage is hard work, and when I mean work, marriage is work from both parties. It's a teamwork. You need to make a commitment that you're willing and ready to work towards having a successful home, because marriage will stretch you. Marriage will stretch you mentally. Marriage will stretch you emotionally. Marriage will stretch you physically. Marriage will stretch you in all round. Marriage is not a walk in the park, neither is it a child's play. There are days that you feel tired and overwhelmed and you just want to give up, but remembering the good in your partner is the only reason needed to do the heavy lifting that is required to make it work. So marriage is work. Number 3 lesson: love is not enough. Love is not all you need in a marriage. You also need other things. You need to be committed to each other. You need to be patient with each other. You need to support each other. You need to be quick to apologize when you're wrong. Listen, even when you are not wrong, you just need to apologize for peace to reign. And that will lead me to my number 4 lesson: tolerating each other's culture. I'm married from a different ethnic group, like we are far apart. I am from the north and my husband is from the south. We have come to realize that we need to tolerate our cultures. Listen, some cultures could be strange and weird, so at that point, what do? You need to tolerate them. Except when that culture is clearly obnoxious or it's against your faith or personal principles. If not, why not? You tolerate. There are times that my in-laws will come around and we are together and they'll just start speaking their dialect and you're just there and lost. Most times I just smile, because what do? It could be really annoying, like very annoying at times, but I just need to tolerate and understand that it's their culture. And it's vice versa. When my family members come around, my husband, we also need to, tolerate and understand that this is my culture too. That will lead me to my number 5. Communication. Communication is the key in every relationship. Without communication, there's bound to be misunderstanding, and when there's misunderstanding, then there's going to be a lot of disagreement and quarrels at home. So you need to communicate, talk about everything, no matter how little you feel that issue is. Just sit down and talk about it. And in communication, it's not how you say it. No, it's not what you say, or how you say it. You need to learn the act of diplomacy. It's not you can correct your partner in love, and the message will still be passed without using a harsh tone. And then you need to, when you are listening, you listen to understand. You don't listen to respond and judge, because when you start judging your partner, you see that they'll start holding back a lot of things. Number 6, forgiveness. Forgiveness is the salt in a relationship. Listen, forgiveness is that seasoning you need to make your marriage sweet. I would say you need to forgive your partner in advance, because they are going to hurt you. Even the one they've not done to you, you need to forgive them, because without forgiveness, it will be hard for you to love your partner wholeheartedly and know that they are going to hurt you consciously or unconsciously. They are going to hurt you. So you need to be ready to always forgive. Just forgive, like I said, forgive in advance. Number 7, understanding your partner and understanding their love language. When there is understanding, there's bound to be ease at home. You know that when you understand somebody, you avoid what they don't like and you do more of what they like. And you need to understand their love language too. I believe that everybody should have a combination of all the love languages, but you need to understand the one that really stands out for them. Like my husband loves acts of service, so I make like a deliberate and conscious effort to serve him, even with just by doing little things. That means it might not mean much to me, but it means a whole lot to him, because that's how he understands that. That's how he interprets his own love. And he also understands that I love words of affirmation. So every morning he makes conscious effort, to talk positively to me. Just, say some nice things to me. And I also love gifts. Yes, I love to give gifts and also receive gifts. So most times he just, buy gifts, no matter how little they are, but just that it makes me feel loved. So you need to understand that person's love language and begin to feed their love cup on a daily basis. Make that conscious effort and that will work. Number 8, creating time for each other. You need to consciously and deliberately create time for each other. Do things together. Don't become independent of each other. You need to create memories, because at the end, if you have children right now, the children are going to grow up and everybody will be on their own. Last now both of them are going to remain. So you need to start living the life now, live in the moments. Don't procrastinate anything. Just live there and enjoy life together. If you follow me on social media, you realize that when it comes to enjoyment, and we don't take it lightly, like we invest in it. Like we can decide to take a staycation, just leave the home, lodge in a hotel and spend the weekend, just the both of us living life and doing crazy stuff together. Because last now those memories now go there with us. So these are not all the lessons learned in my 8 years of marriage, but I want to limit it to just these 8 lessons to mark my 8 years anniversary. So fam, if you enjoyed it or if you watched it to this point, please kindly give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to share so that other people too can learn one or two things from here, and kindly subscribe. If you have not subscribed, do subscribe. It will mean a whole lot to me. Thank you so much. Bye.